Hello everyone, this is Ryuichi Kishimoto from Mapua University. We would like to present to you our topic entitled Portfolio Selection on Airlines and Cruise Ships Industry During Pandemic. This is the outline of our presentation. First, we have an introduction, followed by methodology, results, and lastly, conclusion. First, let's have an introduction. In this study, we consider the 31 companies of airlines and cruise ships under the Nasdaq market. Since we all know, these airlines and cruise ships industries operates at 24/7 worldwide, such until on March 2020, the COVID-19 caused its operation to stop due to lockdown implementation. Therefore, the objective of this research is to assess the companies in the airline and marine transportation industry in which we will choose which of them may be a good choice of portfolio during this pandemic. In order to attain our objective, we will follow the portfolio selection framework, which consists of 3 parts. Before we invest, we need to estimate the returns based on the historical data. Then after that, for the assignment of probability weights, and that is, we need to consider the likelihood of these returns. And lastly, knowing this information, we can now select our portfolio. This is the methodology. We will present the investment pool, followed by the portfolio selection model and its performance evaluation. This is the complete list of our investment pool, which consists of 31 companies which were under the Nasdaq market. And now we already know our investment pool, and we want to know the condition of this industry within this period. The researchers collected past 701 historical daily returns as a basis for backtesting, which were used for 100 days before and during pandemic. That is on October 16, 2019 to July 31, 2020. For the assignment of weights, since we are dealing with the possibilities of having a gain or loss with our returns, the researchers consider the fear and hope level of an investor as we follow the study of lopes. That is, assignment of weights was also considered, wherein there is a possibility that when a person is fearful, they tend to add more weight on bad scenarios. In contrast, people tend to add more weight in good scenarios if they are hopeful, and others usually divide their weight on both conditions. Also, the researchers considered the risk-averse to risk-seeking through the fear and hope modulator denoted as alpha. In this study, we assigned the risk values of 0, 0.5, and 1. Additionally, we set the fear and hope level of the investor having a level of 3. For the portfolio selection model, we utilize the safety-first model. According to the portfolio maximization theory, we tend to minimize the probability of having a negative returns or huge number of losses that will maximize the expected returns with the portfolio. Let us now summarize our portfolio selection framework. For the return estimation, we gather the historical data for the airlines and cruise ship companies under the Nasdaq. For the assignment of probability weights, we set it equally weighted probabilities. For the portfolio selection model, we utilize the safety-first model. Let's go for the results. For the data description, the researchers did the backtesting for 200 trading days for airlines and cruise ship companies which were under the Nasdaq market before and during the pandemic. The backtest period is from October 16, 2019 to July 31, 2020. Overall, we have 4 portfolios. For the safety first portfolio, having a parameter with an alpha values of 0, 0.5, and 1 with fear and hope level equal to 3. And the Nasdaq market denoted as M. This is the portfolio return statistics. Based on the results, the safety first portfolio, having set the parameters indicated, we can say that the market outperforms all the portfolios in terms of mean daily return and standard deviation. According to the results, the p-values of SF0, SF0.5, SF1 were 0.057, 0.055, and 0.022 respectively. This is the graphical representation in terms of cumulative return. Visually, in Figure 1, the cumulative return of SF portfolios are low compared to the market. Representation considering the cumulative returns from the date specified, we can see that there were no portfolio can outperform the market. Also, we can say here that within this period, during the pandemic, these companies were affected due to the lockdown implementation of the banned travel, and that is temporarily closing the operation. Conclusion. This study provides an investigation on airlines and cruise ship industry under the NASDAQ for 200 trading days utilizing the safety first model. The researchers suggest that we should not invest in the tourism industry as their performance were not good according to our results and analysis. In future studies, other researchers may have this study as a basis for further investigation with the said industries. In future studies, may also explore the other optimization techniques and other comparison of the data given in this paper with an expansion of the data collected. Having that said, maraming salamat po.